You gotta close your eyes. Just close them.
Alright.
I bought you a car for retirement.
Is this shitty?
No. Oh, shit. I did. I found one. I'm being serious.
If I asked you to think of a car that inspires an overwhelming sense of adventure and freedom, what car would you think of? Obviously, the answer is le Citroën 2 chevaux. A French economy car launched at the 1948 Paris Motor Show. The original aim of the Citroën 2CV was to help motorise the large number of farmers in Europe still travelling by horse and cart. Its design and function is incredibly utilitarian, and it became renowned for its low cost of ownership and simplicity of maintenance. The pre-production design brief was to create a car attainable to a rural market that couldn't yet afford cars. Its requirements were for it to transport 50 kilograms of farm goods at 50 kilometers an hour across muddy, unpaved roads with a fuel economy no worse than 3 litres per 100 kilometers, and for it to be able to transport eggs across a freshly ploughed field without them breaking. A 1953 review in Autocar magazine describes the 2CV as a car like no other, the most intelligent application of minimalism ever to succeed as a car, and that it is a car of remorseless rationality. Over a 4-decade-long production run, over 3.8 million 2CVs were produced. Sedans, hatchbacks, panel vans, pickups, coupe, utility, you name it, you could get a 2CV that suited your needs. People fell in love with it, and it became a European cultural icon for families, young people, the working class, as a car that enabled them the freedom to travel the world. This exact car we have here is actually a bit of a globetrotter. It has done road trips all over the world and travelled enough kilometres to make even an Australian Land Cruiser jealous. Obviously, a car this age can only come up so well. Sean will be detailing this car himself on a Saturday, so I won't be there to film it. However, there are some clips that Sean grabbed himself just with his phone.
Happy Mother's Day, Topsy.
This specific car has such a rich history with so many stories that I am not fit to share. But the owner is, and Sean met him.
G'day, mate.
Hey Sean, good to see you again.
Sean, yeah, good.
Hey Sean, really good to see you again.
G'day, mate. Good to see you. No. Hey, g'day, mate.
Hey Sean, really good to see you again,
How you
mate.
doing, Tim? Good, good, good. Okay, one more time. That first bit, once we get that rolling.
Go on, mate, just say, hey God, mate, good to see you.
You too, buddy. You came in last week with a little Cromulent green nugget of a car.
I certainly did.
Can you tell us a little bit about why that came in and a bit of a backstory?
Well, the backstory is my mother has wanted one since 1979. She owned one before they emigrated to the UK. My older brother and sister were in the back seat in the baby seats.
Yeah.
And it was a car, it was the love of her life.
Yeah.
Had to emigrate, had to sell it, and has wanted one ever since. So 40 years in the making.
Wow. Okay.
And so I've just casually looked at Gumtree and Marketplace over the last few years because I thought I'd love to be able to treat mum one day.
Yeah.
And buy her a 2CV.
Yeah, tell us a bit about it then.
So it's the Citroen 2CV, the green machine. Mum's full Francophile, so she just loves everything French. And basically, it got imported here in 2011, and it's had several owners here just puttering around, and I think Mum's going to receive it, or has received it now.
Yeah.
And for Mother's Day,
Yeah.
we can't get the smile off her face at the moment, to be honest.
How did that feel?
My heart was pounding when I went to see her, and I surprised her. It just felt like emotional and amazing, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's
I can
literally
imagine.
made, like, because she just retired, just moved back from Broome.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the timing of finding it was amazing.
Impeccable,
I was just, is the one that's popped up within a budget,
Yeah.
and I've just went and saw it, and just I drove it and I fell in love with it myself as well. It's really hard to hand it over, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just share it a little bit from now.
Yeah, I think I
need
heard
it.
you
I
say
need it
that.
back in my life every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shared custody for sure.
Yeah, totally.
And what was the story on Gumtree? You said you found it? And
Just old boy, the Gumtree bargain. Didn't
Yeah, okay.
realise the value of it, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't tell me much about it until after
No?
I'd already bought it. Then we found out this beautiful history of the car, and it's actually a lot rarer than we thought it was.
Okay.
It came standard with a 602cc 2-cylinder.
Okay.
And there was a guy in the UK that converts them to 2CV sidewinders.
Okay.
So this one's got a beefed up chassis from a newer Citroen, a Super Ami,
Yeah.
and a flat 4-cylinder with a longer bonnet, longer inner guards, and double the horsepower, and all the original suspension, which these cars are renowned for. They're an amazingly comfortable, crazy handling car.
Did drive it over the speed bumps and you don't feel on the travel?
Like 8 torsion bars, full independent suspension, long trail arms. You look underneath with horizontal shockies and full ground clearance everywhere.
What's the travel?
I'm not sure of the travel, but I know it's got 8 inches of clearance to the whole undercarriage of this thing. So
That's unsuspecting, hey?
So yeah, this it's a good year. The first time one ever finished the Dakar by 2 chicks. They built one, and there's been 15 entered, and one finally finished Dakar.
Okay.
And that's just this year gone. So
nice.
they're back. I don't think they've ever slipped out of fashion. It's just not as many people know them about, say Minis or Beetles or anything like that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. And then you were mentioning something about raids. So I saw the one Finland to Sweden had been on.
Yeah, so this one, 2007, Jeffrey and Carol Howitson, who owned it at the time, who has since, I found out, both passed away, so rest in peace. They did a month through overland in Finland, Sweden, and then they brought it back here. It was still registered with English plates there, and they brought it over. Got scrutineered by the, by the department here, and it's all fully regoed and licensed in WA.
Just on a normal rego? It's not need to be on a
full
or anything?
Full rego.
Yeah. Wow.
Planning for the future. I think the next raid in Australia is 2028.
Okay.
And so I'm going to definitely steal it back off Mum for a month and fang it across every desert in Australia or something, whatever they do. They do Perth to Townsville through the guts.
Okay.
So yeah, great central up through Birdsville, Gun Barrel and all that stuff. Do some fundraisers maybe for Hero Hunter.
Yeah, tell us a bit about the Hero Hunter.
Oh, Hero Hunter, our friend that lost their child to cancer a few years ago, just started a foundation.
Yeah.
And just their colours green, and we're just going to play on it in a few years, and that's the goal in 4 years' time, to do a massive fundraiser for them and
that's awesome.
Go border to border in Australia in it.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Well, it's bringing a bit of joy to a lot of people, this green little bug, hey?
Oh, mate, just the amount of there's no demographic. It's like grandmas, toddlers, every bloody race and religion in between just brings a smile to their face. Like when you're driving around the streets, you just look across and there's just someone smiling at you or pointing at you. It's just like I've driven some fancy cars around and you don't get any reactions like you do. It's like just way more wholesome and just more fun and genuine, not like and without the ego involved as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's really like it's a cool experience driving it around.
Nice one.
Making it harder to hand over on a Sunday.
Absolutely.
But
talk a bit about the reveal on Mother's Day, mate.
Well, like I said earlier, my heart was racing a little bit just because I was actually nervous about her not liking the colour. And then lo and behold, it was her favourite colour Citroen, and I had no idea. So that just felt amazing. But yeah, got it down the driveway, like full ambush. She had no idea. I've had it for about 6 or 7 weeks. I made sure, got it to mechanic, did some little things, make sure it was a good runner. Yeah. And then obviously brought it to MADinc to give it the special treatment by the only people we trust in car detailing in Perth. I know that was too much, but whatever. And then, she just ambushed, just over the moon, and then just a casual little Mother's Day lunch at Wildflower to celebrate the reveal, and perfect weather for it, just top down. Mum's like, the sun was not too bright, but Mum's smile was. So it just felt, it was just a special day, and something I'm just going to cherish forever, because we're going to love our mums, and they're not going to be around forever.
Happy Mother's Day, Topsy. We love you.
Love
and
you.
Happy retirement.
Yeah, happy retirement.
Hope you love it. So nice one, mate. Awesome. Well, I think that's about it, mate.
Yep.
Thanks for coming in and telling us a bit about it, and appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you. Looks great.
Cheers.
What are you doing, Tim?
Going to give Mum a retirement prezi soon. Close your eyes. Just got to close your eyes. Just close them.
What?
It's just a little tree.
What?
Just a little tree. I bought you a car for retirement.
Is this shitty?
No, you're joking. You got a TCV. Oh shit! I did. I found one. I'm being serious. It's an awful colour, but you'll get used to it. There's the best colour. Yes. Bit of a shock. We haven't even told Will either.
I just made a mess of my face.
That's alright. Come over to her. You gotta check her out. They're not that easy to find anymore.
Have to get rid of the mess now.
Did you drive it up here?
Yeah, I've been driving everywhere. Yeah. What do you reckon?
Bloody brilliant.
Oh my god.
It's a little beast, Mum. Isn't it? The coolest car ever. Do you know how hard it is to give it to you? We got to share it, alright, a little bit. What do you reckon?
Oh my God,
I thought you'd hate the colour.
I love the colour.
It's the biggest head turn you ever drive in your life. Love you, Mum.
An enormous thank you to the owner for bringing this car to us to work on and have a look at, and also for sharing the story of this car with us. Stay tuned for more exciting things coming soon. What will it be next week? And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.